Hi, hello, this is Kazrisk, and right now you're watching another video here on youtube.com/kazrisk, and today we're going to be playing Super Mario Maker, and I'm going to be showing off another one of my levels, by far my most popular level so far, the question block. This whole week we've been following my world, where we started off with the Great Flood, which was the ground theme, and then we went to Escape the Lab, which was my underground theme. The Broken Spring, which is the airship kind of approaching Bowser's Castle, kind of that sense of getting close to that final battle. And then here is Bowser's Castle, the final level of the world, the Amiibo world I like to call it, because there's lots of Amiibo costumes, and those themes kind of play into all of those. Yeah, as I mentioned, it's by far my most popular level, and I think a big part of that is because it has that castle theme. I released it that very first weekend that the game was out, and a lot of people had not yet unlocked the castle theme, and so that made it a lot on people's high priority list for like playing when they were playing a 100 Mario challenge. And then it also has the cute amiibo functionality. I think it's just a really well-flowing platforming level, and yeah, it's just relatively easy. I mean, a 25% or 27% clear rate is not too bad for these online levels. You look at my other levels here, and they're averaging about like 6 stars each, and we're going to show off those later. But yeah, so this is clearly by far my most popular one. So if you want to play it, there's the ID on the screen, and I'll have it down in the video description below. But we're going to do what we've normally been doing, where I go ahead and play the level, and then I'll hop over to the course bot and show you the behind the scenes of how I actually made it. And so, without further ado, here we go. The Question Block by Kazrisk. And so, I'll give a little bit more behind the scenes when we actually get into editing mode. For now, I'll just go ahead and play the level. But as you can see, you're a little question block. You gotta infiltrate the castle. Yeah, go, go, go. And then immediately you have another one there. Someone left a comment. Mommy? That's what the comment says. We won't show those on the screen. I was going to think about maybe showing them off, but... Oh, yo, dang, what's going on upstairs? Oh, man, this guy just got brutally murdered. It's intense. You gotta go. You gotta hide in there. You gotta blend in. You hide down here. Oh, what? Ooh. While you wait, you get rewarded with a little bit of coins there while you wait around. And then you can go ahead and hop up. Yeah, we still got it. Oh, shoot! Gotta hide in here again. You get another one there. I want to make sure you're a question block this whole level. There we go. Yeah, did I annoy you yet? Okay, we hop over here. Oh, boom. Man, your heartbeat this level. I think you're going into cardiac arrest or something. May have been a little heavy on that sound effect, but oh well. Alright, we're moving along, I know all the little ins and outs. Now, this was actually an accident right here, and I'll explain it later, but Bowser's Flames weren't originally supposed to be this intrusive on this part. This is supposed to be a relatively simple part, where you could just go... oh, shoot! I almost died there. Where you could just go, but then Bowser's Flames were a little more... we're a little closer than I thought. You get the arrows telling you to go this way, as if there was any doubt. So we're moving along, we're moving right along. Like I said, it's a pretty easy level. Just lots of things that, I mean, could trip you up if you're just being silly, but I think for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, dang, we almost died there. And a scary room there where all those question blocks are being brutally murdered. But then you go into a party where all the question blocks are stored. Yeah, get it. Which is preparing you for the final battle. A little party before you go. And see, all these question blocks have been turned into dangerous minions of Bowser. They all have fire. But we can kill them. Oh, no, we can't. But there we go, we'll kill them that way. And then you get to go join your friends. And you go right into the wall there. You kind of get all snuggled in, and you poke your head out. Peekaboo! And so, course clear, right on. Yeah, and see lots of comments. Mario at the end, no one will ever know. This is as close as you'll get to a Metal Gear Solid stage. Logan just... I don't even know what that says. What does it say? Level? And then just a little wink face. Necrotron says, wow, what a course. I don't know if there's any way to view like the comments faster, but I loved that. Yeah, lots of people have been enjoying this so far. Very clever. I'm so grateful for the kind words. Great level and not too troll-like, which is good. That's a big thing online right now. Is there's especially in that first weekend, there was not a lot of quality going on online just because people didn't have the tool set unless they time traveled, and then they didn't have just like the general ideas and stuff. And I had come up with the idea well before the game had released because I'm just a fanatic that way. But we'll hop over here into the editing mode and kind of show off exactly what's going on here. And so right off the bat, I wanted you to be the question block, obviously. And I know there's an option where you can do this, and like put it right above the start. Where you can do, like you could do this, where like you start off immediately. But I just think that looks a little ugly, and I think it's usually pretty quick with all that. But I don't know, I like the idea of people still getting the power-ups in the classic way. I wish, honestly, there's a thing where you can do this, and you can do that, and just while you're playtesting the game, you can kind of do a shortcut where Mario's constantly, whenever you click play, he just starts off with the power-up in case you want to test it a certain way. But the little trace there is cool. But I like people to gather the power up, and then yeah, I put all the arrows there, I put a coin below it, and then I put that Goomba there. They really force you to make sure you get that question block. And like I've said in previous levels, if there's ever an opportunity where you can get hit, whether it's by that Goomba, by these Koopas, or by these fireballs here, I usually like to give an opportunity for there to be another power up, and so that's why that one's there. But yeah, really, my previous levels have been inspired by either that 1-1 vibe or the underground vibe, and this one I don't really have a specific castle that I was being inspired by. It was kind of my own original design, and so my big push with this whole level, though, was opportunities for you to have to be surrounded by question blocks in order to progress in the level. Kind of like the Broken Spring had opportunities where you had to use something else to jump. This was opportunities where you had to be still for a moment, and so just kind of while you get used to just to get into the castle, I have these things here, just like nice little platforming challenges. But then you come along this way, and once again I did that thing where you can take this bridge and it has like the 3 there, and I copied along there, so like you have a nice little look there as you go through. And the same thing down here, those all have the little bridge there, right, the little pillars in the background. And so you come up here, and as you're coming up, those construction things are getting hit, and it made it, I had to put those there because originally if you didn't have those and you were downstairs, they would hit the question blocks and then see they're already hit and they're no longer question blocks anymore. But if you bring those back in here, then you go down here, instead it's like, whoa, what's going on upstairs? Like something crazy is about to happen. And then by the time you come around, I want you to witness the death of those question blocks, and I want you to realize there's some danger here. You gotta see, now you're freaking out a little bit more. It kind of makes you a little bit more immersed, and you witness the question blocks dying around you. And I almost put in the sound effect where it was like, help me! Like here, let's go into editing mode, and let's just go ahead and try that out to see how it would sound. Let's try that out. Oh wait, so wait here, we gotta actually start from down here, cause he has to flow. Yeah, so you get those guys triggered. Oh man, he had the question block dying. Oh crap. Yeah, and so I thought about maybe adding that in, and honestly part of me wishes I still did have that in the final version, but I can't update the level now, and so there's like a little bit of insight though into my original idea. I mean, once again though, you have to be hiding there, and I've seen people come in and they've done something like this. My roommate actually came in and play tested this, and he went up like this, and he went and freaked out, and then he just ran and was able to get past it. And it kind of sucked that you can just skip that part right there. And then he ran like this way, and he jumped over that, and I tried to force it so you had to be down here. And honestly, the best probably way of going about that would have been maybe to have like 2 staggered bullet bills, but oh well, hindsight's, what is it, hindsight's 2020. And so originally I thought what people would kind of do when they played it was I thought they would come down here and think they needed to hide, and they wouldn't, and then that would go ahead and start, and they would just be like, oh, might as well hide. And so I think there'll be a lot of people that are forced to hide there, and I've seen some comments online where people have uploaded pictures of them hiding in there. And so that's like kind of like how that general theme started. And then you come down here, and I figured most people would just go ahead and fall. You can miss that, but I like the idea of doing that. And this is, I think, one of the like really only places where you're absolutely forced to have to hide in there, which I thought was really cool, that you did hide in there to dodge the flames, and then you're kind of one of the many question blocks, and you're hiding in there. And it's a really cool kind of platforming thing where you can't just run right through it. Like, I think it's always set up where you have to at least wait for one set of flames. And I only put the heartbeat in the first one because it became a little overbearing in all the other spots. But then you come up here, and like I said originally, as I wrote this level and as I designed this level, originally this section was as simple as you go on the vines and you kind of go through, and I thought it was kind of a cool concept to go like this, and hop up in here and stuff and be a part of the question blocks. And if you hit them and stuff, like, I thought that was just kind of cool that you could go and fit into those slots. And it was just kind of a hard challenge to get over the munchies. I think that's what they're called, right? The munchies, the munchers. And this was just filled with question blocks to be kind of ambiance and stuff. But and then when I finished the level later, I added Bowser in there, and I had no idea his flames would be shooting that far. And it really made a cool challenge. Fortunately, not breaking this spot right here. But it did make this a really kind of hard platforming part with the flames coming in. And it's kind of random to see where he jumps and stuff, but sometimes the flames can get pretty close. Let's see if they come and show up here. Yeah, see, there they are. And so you have the flames coming in, and you have to like sometimes slide and dodge them, and it can be really hard. And then sometimes you really do need to get shelter up there, which is kind of forcing the theme I was going for. This jump has turned out to be a lot harder than I thought, just falling down there. And fortunately that's hidden there, but I've seen a lot of people die there. And I see a lot of people die there too, which wasn't supposed to be that hard either. But moving along here, this was another spot I was kind of proud of, and I got the idea. I actually don't know. I've seen this idea somewhere else. I don't know if I actually got it from them at the time or if it was just an original thought. But if something kind of coming down and pushing you along while something else being in front of you, I know the lone Goomba has used it for the infiltrating the Goomba Fortress level, and I thought that was a really cool thing. And that's one of the things where you can really easily run through it if you're quick enough. But for people that are a little bit more cautious players, it makes you have to hide in there again. And then this wasn't clearly established as I wanted it to be, but this was supposed to be kind of a place where you're getting an idea of how sadistic Bowser is and how he uses the question blocks for his own advantage. And so you have these bombs in here just blowing them up for the sake of blowing them up, and they all have the little laughing thing on them. Yeah, it doesn't make the noise, but I wonder. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so like when you walk in here, you kind of, being a question block yourself, you're like, wait, what's going on in here? Scary. Oh, and then you see like the chunks of your fallen brother, just like, see that flesh just raining down? Those are your brothers and sisters just falling down, rain down upon you, completely brutally murdered by those bombs. And so after such a depressing room where you're seeing your friends die, I thought it was only fitting to have a party. Yeah, that just feels good. But yeah, there's lots and lots of question blocks here. As you can see, there's like random chunks missing up here, because really all I have is just enough that you can see it in frame. And so you have those all there. And then you go farther here. And once again, I wanted you to have the power up. I really, really, really want you to end as the question block so you can fit in there, and it makes sense for you to be a question block in that little hole right there. And so I really hope people don't get hit too early. But here, we'll actually get rid of that. There we go. And so, man, we've had that on the whole time. Dang. But you come in here, and in this previous room, I had established the thought of the question block kind of being tortured and abused by Bowser. And then in here, you kind of have the finished product where you come in here, and they're all just minions now for his flames and his fire. and so it's kind of hopefully people don't get too hurt by those or lose the question block. But once again, the question block's coming into that pipe, so you get the power up. And then once again, you see him using the question blocks as his own personal platform, which is kind of a cool little thing where you can go and you can hit him off there. But then you have to go and land here, and you join your brothers. And up here, it's kind of like a big cavern, and I kind of make it. Honestly, the reason I didn't have them filling the screen completely is because if I have about 3 more, I'm completely out of space for stuff. And so I kind of made it look like it was a blown up cave or cavern of question blocks that Bowser had made his home in. And so yeah, then you land on those, and he falls in and has the question block. You go into your little spot. You sit there, you poke out. And so, yeah, really fun level. Once again, you have these Bowser things here. If you just drag that, you can move Bowser wherever you want. And then if you want, you can copy him. Oh wait, oops. See, now there's 2 Bowsers. Now there's 3 Bowsers. So, I don't know what will stay and what won't. But yeah, then I just put question blocks in all these free spots and did all that. And even this jump right here, honestly, if you make the jump, what I did there was, see, if you trace Mario there, you're pretty safe. Those flames don't hurt you. They're just kind of supposed to psych you out. But yeah, that's my level to question block. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, or this video, I hope you go play it. And if you did play the level, I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at it. And make sure to leave your comments and stuff in the comment section below. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to youtube.com/kazrisk. And if you have a level that you want me to play, my goal is to have every Friday me play someone's levels. I believe tomorrow I'm going to be playing one of Zach's levels, my brother, the co-host of Kopai Podcast, and he was in like the first 2 weeks of Let's Plays with me. I'm gonna be playing one of his levels, maybe a couple of his tomorrow, depending on how much time I have to film. And then next week I'm gonna try to do some other YouTubers Let's Play or levels, and some other people that I follow and stuff. And so, but I'm definitely open to play people's comments. Or people's courses in the comments. And I do encourage you, I saw someone comment with a link to their YouTube that they said check out, like their video of their Let's Play and stuff. I won't really be responding to those too much, just simply because I'm kind of trying to focus on my own channel, but I definitely will promote your levels and stuff. So if you put your course ID in the description, don't put your Miiverse ID, like your Miiverse name or your Nintendo name or something, because I can't find that. But if you put your course ID, I can find that. And so definitely ready to check those out. And let's hop over to here real quick. Or wait, let's hop over back into course world. And I want to check real quick. I want to check to see where people have died at. That'll probably kind of have to close it all out. So let's go there. And I'll be showing off these next week. Next week I'll be showing off how to be Yoshi, how to ride Yoshi. We ride together, we die together, and Yoshi's final ride. And then I'm still working on this series, which is going to be kind of a tribute to Breaking Bad, because I love that show. But the question block, people have died. That Goomba killed people a lot. People died at the Koopas. A lot of people died in that lava there. The Thwomps really gave people a lot of grief. The Bullet Bill did. Not too many people dying at the flames, but a lot of people died after the flames and in that vine area. And then the Dry Bones surprisingly got a lot of people. And then what's so funny, what's so cute, is a lot of people didn't die at the actual Bowser fight at the end. It looks like the flames kind of held up a few people. The flames kind of held up a few people there, and then some people died at the front of Bowser. And it looks like some people tried to hop up into that question block hole, and then Bowser got to them. And so that's kind of unfortunate that they didn't realize they could make it themselves if they just hit the axe. And so yeah, 151 stars, 402 playthroughs. Absolutely crazy that it was like my second level and got hit like that, but then I haven't had that success since. And so hopefully these videos can help out with that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with playing my brother's level, Bob's Boon, on youtube.com/kazrisk. If you want to check out the level that I'm going to be making, or that I'm going to be playing tomorrow, it's called A Day in the Life, and there's the ID for that, so you can go play that, because I'm going to be playing it tomorrow, and you can see my impressions. But But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and all that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. But in case I don't see you or talk to you or whatever, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye. Oh, wait. There we go.